And now, 111 W.P.O.T. FM gives you the funniest jokes ever told. One day, a young man is walking around the local flea market of his hometown. He's picking up knickknacks and little treasures, and as the old saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And on this day of gallivanting around the flea market, the young man came upon a fresh produce stand. Now, the stand was your typical stand. It had different crates filled with different fruits and different piles on display. But one pile was an obscure fruit with a sign protruding from the top that said, "The Amazing Fruit." Very confused, the young man went to the booth owner and asked him, "What is this sign that says The Amazing Fruit?" And the booth owner looked at him with his carnival barker smile and said, "Well, you know, it's an amazing fruit. Every time you bite it, it tastes like a different fruit." And the young man was bewildered. He said, "Are you serious? I've got to try this. How much for the fruit?" "Well, they're $1 a piece, son. It's an amazing fruit. Every time you bite it, it's going to taste like a different fruit." Well, the young man was sold. He broke out his dollar and he gave it to the barker. And the barker handed him one piece of the amazing fruit. He bit into it and looked at the booth owner and said, "Oh my goodness, this tastes like a cherry." He said, "I told you, it's the amazing fruit. Turn it a little bit and bite again." And so he turned the fruit a little bit and took another bite. And he said, "Oh my God, this tastes like pineapple. I told you, turn it a little bit and bite it again." So he turned it a little bit and he bit it again. He's like, "Oh my God, this tastes like bananas. I told you, it's the amazing fruit." Well, the young man was very much impressed and he bought a couple more to show his friends and family at home. Then, on the way out, he saw another pile of fruit in the booth. This pile said pussy fruit. The young man was bewildered once again. He said, "Pussy fruit? What on earth is pussy fruit?" And the barker said to him, "Well, you see, that's fruit that tastes like pussy." And the young man was taken aback, but also very curious. He said, "You mean to tell me if I bite this fruit, it tastes like pussy?" "Yes, sir, it's pussy fruit." He's like, "And how much are these?" "They're $1 each." "Well, I've got to try one." So he gives him another dollar, and the barker hands him a piece of the pussy fruit. And so the young man takes a bite anxiously into the fruit and squinces and makes a face and says, "Oh, well, that tastes like shit." And the barker says, "Well, turn it a little bit and bite it again."
The Steve Show.